my lord. Whoop. Not really some little log. Goof.
Okay, cat. No. Come on.
That poor kitty.
Yeah. Don't want to be gone for half the day and not have access to your litter box.
Oh shit. Well, it's fucking warm out here. Oh. Look at you, bee. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I honestly can't. Get some bees chilling. Oh my god, is that a tiny little baby bee? Nah, that can't be a tiny baby bee. It's like some fly of some sort. Yeah. Might have been just regular fly. Ooh. Actually, there's a lot of these random little flies buzzing around. Bee doing its thing. Against pollen. Is there a bee right over here? Yeah. Okay, there's a few bees buzzing around my ears. They're doing their thing, but well, oh fuck! Hold on, I forgot to grab my Careful. Ah, there we go. Hey! What are you doing? Alright. Okey-dokey. No. There we go. Oh man, it's cold. Let's sit here. What the hell, man? What the hell? Ugh. Chill it. Boom, bada boom. Yo, what's up? What's up? Hold on, let me test this bullshit. There we go. Okay, it is kind of cold in here. What the hell? It's warm outside, but cold in here. Ooh. Hey, cow. What the hell? It's like no EC connected to this fucking garage. Assume it's just all the concrete that makes it all nice and cool. At least at night. There we go. Jeez, what a loudmouth over here. Jeez, dude. You're so loud when it comes to eating your food, dude. Man. Ugh. There we go. Oh my god. Hey, Top Tail, stop falling off to the fucking side. That's annoying. There's a reason why you're tied up here, so you're not in my face. So let's stop that. So I have like some uni mail of some sort. I'm gonna see what this is about too. See what this is about. Is it anything kind of worth the shit, or is it just some random stuff? And it looks like random shit. Yeah, it pretty much is. Ooh. A way to, have a little dental plan if needed. And all that shit, and where to get them, and all that stuff. Okay. Well, I get these every now and then anyway. I don't know why they keep sending me those. Okay, alright. This just going in the fuck with a ponytail. What the fuck? Quick, get in my damn face. Not move for now. Someone's riding out in a loud ass Harley. Nice. You sliding around everywhere and drifting just to grab a fucking fly in desperation is really funny. Because you never are able to grab one. Or at least rarely. You used to, but now apparently you can't. You lost any attempt or ability to do so. Because I've never seen you do it in a long time. When you were first doing it, you were good at it. Now you suck. And they annoy me more than anything. So, thanks. Thanks for having to migrate into my area. That's awesome. Silly dog. He's just a goof. I mean, honestly, I could just have like a little GoPro live stream cam on him 24/7. I bet that would be just as equally entertaining. Well, maybe not like 24/7, but at least like when he happens to be around me or something, or by himself. Because when he's by himself, most of the time he just sleeps like a lazy cat. So it can't really be that. What? You fucking... What are you, on crack? Are you on fucking crack or something? Oh my god, now you're knocking shit over. Okay, now you're kind of starting to make me a little frustrated. Hey, quit knocking shit over. Dang. What was that little half-assed jump? I think this dog found crack or something. He's gone fucking psycho over here. My boy's on crack. That just means there's a secret store somewhere. Secret storage. And I'm not aware of it. Show me the cocaine, bro. Evidently, you can find it. That's not where cocaine is. You just had a bunch of food and now you want, like, more? Man. I don't know, I'm gonna fill your water too and shit. Why are you being so fucking needy right now, dude? What's up with you? Like, can I fucking help you? God damn. Ugh. Jesus fucking Christ, dog. Dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna have you, like, go in the fucking house at this rate. Like, holy shit. But you could, like, running around, knocking shit over and everything. Holy fuck. Actually kind of pissing me off now. Man. Fucking nuts. What a doofy motherfucker. Like that, man. What to do with a motherfucker like that? With that crazy ass dog. Such an absurd little nut. Though, I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't really trade him with anything else, just because, I mean, he might be a ridiculous little nut, but he's my little nut. Oh god, he came back. I just want to be, like, chilling out, and here you are freaking the fuck out, dude. I'm trying to, like, get caffeine in me, okay? This damn dog, dude. Hey. Can you just, like, sit in one spot? Hey, sit. No. I mean, for real, dude. Quit freaking out. You're not even looking at anything. There's no fly over there anymore. Is my dog fucking schizophrenic? Are you fucking schizo? Like, fucking seriously, dude. Like, go outside or sit down or something. Like, holy shit. I swear to God, he's just chasing random shit now that's not even there. Like, literally non-existent. Yeah, you went after some flies, and... Dude! Dude, you're not even going after anything. Are you... Like, are you actually okay? Hey! What the fuck is up with you? What is up with you, dude? Can you, like, chill out? Or something? What is up? I don't get you, dude. I don't fucking get you. Whatever. What is with you, dude? Like, what fucking hair is up your ass? Like, seriously, dog. Fucking ball of coke. I mean, if it was a day off, I'd fucking go run you or something, dude. But I can't, so... I mean... I wish. I would, honestly, but... just because I like work so fucking much, there ain't no real time for me to deal with any of that. So now he's acting like a fucking schizo, like imagining shit. Or like, he apparently has like the eyes of a fucking hawk and he can like see an atomic particle floating in the air and try to eat it. If you were trying to hunt or something, you do realize you have food. You don't have to go after flies or anything, dude. You dumb dog. Dude, stop. There's a fly over here now. This damn dog. Being way too distracting for me right now. Way too energetic. At least for the moment. My lord. Dude, really? What? You fucking schizo of a dog. Jeez. What is with you? Okay, I think I see the fly you're trying to get. It's over here. Damn. Come on, fly. Yeah, land over here so I can knock you out. I'll fuck you up. I'll use my fucking shirt. I don't give a shit. Where'd you go? Oh, now it's just doing some circling. Damn it. Come on, land. Land over there. That's right, bitch. It must be a new fly, because this fucker's fast. When they get older, they tend to be slower. This fucker's like goddamn speed bullet. Come on, fly this way again. Oh, there you are. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Almost had it. Would you fuck off now, fly? Let my schizo dog go after you. My dog is seriously like hyper focused on trying to get some flies right now. To the point he's just gone schizo mode with it. Like, I'm pretty sure he's like trying to grab flies when they're not actually there. Because I think he hears them, and I think because of that he thinks they're somewhere where they're not. And he just locked himself in the laundry room. I think probably out of frustration. He just went right in the laundry room and tried to at least slam the door shut, and is in there disgruntled. Wow, go figure. Not too surprised with that little goofball. What a weirdo, man. Has like a little freak panic episode trying to grab a couple flies. I don't even know if he even grabs any of them. And then he gets frustrated and goes in the corner. He's such a goofball. He's just a goofy little doge. I was also kind of checking out some interesting things for this morning. Saw this little clip of like another stereotypical fucking... What are these like dudes? Like fucking Alpha Podcast Bros or some shit. I don't even fucking know. But I found one that was actually kind of a gem. Well, somebody else found him. That was a gem. And thus I, saw him and I was like, well, this is a even exceptionally more pathetic version of a lot of these type of fucking weird alpha bro type of dudes. I'm not even kidding either. Like, this is actually, like, this dude is even more pathetic than a lot of, like, these other generic fucking weirdos. But we'll let Ray take it away. We'll just start off right with, the good old hot take from this dude. And this is the guy I'm talking about, by the way, this dude. This fucking weird-ass dork. Which, you would think, it doesn't look that bad looking. What could be wrong with him? Well, he, like, is a woman beater. Like, for one. And two, I guess, apparently, like, at least in this story, ditches his date. And supposedly, apparently, she gets kidnapped or some shit. From his words. So it's like, huh? Hold on. Oh, of course my fucking headphones are plugged in. That's why I'm not hearing the goddamn thing. Fuck you.
Out. She got kidnapped.
So this story's bullshit, and this guy's lying. So let's...
Which is very likely anyway. By the way, just to put that out there. Like, I guarantee you, these sad weirdos are lying about most of their stories. Just to put that out there before we get too deep to it. Because, he's, like I said, he's another one of these weird, like, alpha podcast bros. And most of them are just fucking insecure wannabe little bitches anyway. Where they pretend they're a bunch of, like, alpha Chad bros by talking shit in a mic. Basically. And inviting women on their shows to basically just get demeaned and stuff like that. Which, by the way, you'll notice there's a certain somebody that you'll recognize.
Why? So this alpha bro cliche goes on one of those rage bait pop...
Oh, I wonder who this is, by the way. I wonder who the skin suit over here could be. That cannot be Pearl, right?
And decides to tell...
Yeah, so he's a part of this crowd. Just right off the bat. Pretty much anything he says is pretty much like a rote clone buzzword talking point thing, comparison to any of these other motherfuckers. And it's not surprising, like, honestly. And then you invite the same fucking people, and it's, same type of, like, straight up unironic NPC type of fucking idiots, to, like, push their shit. And they're a dime a dozen. Like, it's basically just, like, it really, these type of podcasts are a dime a dozen. Like, go look them up. Like, seriously. Like, look up, like, some alpha male like, Sigma podcast or some shit like that on YouTube, and I guarantee you'll find, like, 5 different versions of them. Ran by 5 or 10 different people, like, each.
This story.
I was actually once driving my date home, and she said to me, I don't need a man. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah. I said, so get the out the car.
Which I also kind of like how this chick next to him
said, are you sure? She said,
look at her. She's just bored. She's like, I totally believe your story, and I'm only paid here to just, like, sit here, so I don't care. Like, she just has this, like, I don't give a fuck look on her, dude.
I said, so get the out the car and hitchhike. Turned out, she got kidnapped.
Damn. Dun, dun, dun. I love the fucking serious look on his face, which also looks a little, like, kind of crazy-eyed, too. It's like the serious yet crazy-eyed look. Which, I mean, like, yeah, total bullshit, bro. And also, like, let's just break that down, by the way. Like, a girl goes on a date with you, and, which, thus, by that logic, said, she probably thinks, oh, I could probably have a man to go on a date and blah, blah, blah. And, so go for the date, you're driving her home, and somehow during the entire date, she suddenly thinks, I don't need this guy, I don't need a man, fuck this dude. He's kind of a dick, or some shit. Obviously, something changed her mind. And, so who could really be at fault for that? It's, if, like, you have a chick who supposedly don't need no man, which, if that's the case, why is she dating you? Or dating a guy in the first place? And, for 2, if, like, that's the case, then wouldn't you be at fault?
That's a great example of why women need men.
Oh, yeah? Did that...
Really, huh? Yeah, women by themselves, kidnapped, that's why men, bruh.
She must have got kidnapped by the same guys who beat up Juicy Smollett.
My ass!
The same dudes that beat up Jesse Smollett. By his own logic, he is not fault for that. Well, of course he is, yeah. I mean, because that's essentially is the... Like, I mean, the whole problem with it, and also the whole problem with a lot of these weirdos, too. Like, they're never introspective or, you know, self-reflective in any way to recognize that maybe they're the problem. Like, they just can't recognize that.
Of all the things that didn't happen, his date getting kidnapped didn't happen the most. Even if that story were true, that would mean he took a woman out on a date and didn't make sure she got home safely. Which doesn't sound very alpha to me. In fact,
actually, it sounds very cowardly and very bitch-made. And also, it sounds like, you know, a very scumfuck thing to do, just in general. It's like, if you're already in the process of taking her home and you're, like, halfway through, like, nah, fuck you, never mind, and just, like, abandon her on the side of the road, you are a fucking scumfuck at that point.
break this story down logically. If this woman had always felt that she didn't need a man, she never would have gone on a date with the man. Which means she went into that date thinking, yeah, maybe I'm okay with men. And by the end of the date was like, no, this, I don't need a man. Which means he was the catalyst for that decision. So basically... Which,
like, don't any of these weird alpha bros get that with their fucking fake-ass stories, too? Even, like, you know, like... I remember from the Andrew Tate gauntlet when DFF did that, which, oh god, I remember, like, half, or at least pretty much, like, every fucking story, you know, like, that Tate was telling was essentially just, like, fake-ass shit like this. Like, and you could tell that there was no real truth to it or any actual fucking honesty, and if anyone were to even, like, remotely go off script of those fucking stories that these people make, they basically get shut down and basically like, oh, no, fuck you, bruh. Like, Tate's done it a bunch of times, too, and I guarantee you this motherfucker does, too. Like, a lot of these weird, like, alpha bro fucks do it. Like, where if, like, someone kind of, like, steps out of line in their clique, then they're essentially immediately exiled. Like, they have a very weird, hyper, like, hardcore sense of echo chamberism. It's, like, it's insane. Like, they are so uptight about having a fucking alpha male safe space. It is so sad.
Lady.
So I think could have happened with the genders reversed as well. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it can happen. And it has. You know, so it's not like it's impossible for, you know, the same thing to happen if the roles were reversed. I mean, which, like... either way would mean that the person that abandoned their date and thus their date got kidnapped would mean that that person is the scumfuck for abandoning their date and not make sure they went home safe, regardless who it was. Like, I mean, you know, and especially for this guy. Like, if anything, you know, at least in my mind, it would be more of a scumfuck thing to, like, straight up abandon. Like, it's one thing, you know, it's kind of a dick move to be like, you know, for a thing to be sour because you might be at fault because you're an asshole or some shit, but at least, like, make sure your date goes home. Like, drop them off at your house or whatever, or like, at their house, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. I mean, at the very minimal, even if there is, like, an argument, at the very least, like, that doesn't mean you should jeopardize their fucking safety and abandon, you know, like, and abandon that. I mean, it's like, shit.
You go on a date with this guy, you might leave thinking all men are scum. And what does an alleged kidnapping have to do with your bad date anyway? So I asked a girl out and,
because I was actually way better than the guy who, kidnapped her. I'm actually, you know, a pure angel and angelic as fuck in comparison to that evil bastard that kidnapped her. So, yeah, women need me, bruh. I mean, that's basically it. It's basically a form of coercion. Like, oh, see, there's people that are worse than me out there, so you have no choice but to be with me. You know, because why do you want to risk the possibility of having someone who's worse? You know, deal with my flaws and get over it, bitch. Like, that's what it means. Like, and that's essentially is the whole point. Like, the whole story is, in part, meant to kind of, like, prime, not just men, but also, which I highly doubt, you know, any women potentially that might be listening to that, to be like, oh, hey, you know, there are dudes who are way worse than you, so thus, whatever your flaws or problems might be, you know, they're fine, you don't have to work on it, because there are people way worse, and, you know, when women realize that you're just that much better, they'll just come running towards you or something like that, and not have to work on it. It's ridiculous, it's bullshit.
no, and the next day, she got AIDS.
escalated quickly.
So when I find these grifters, I always check their website because sometimes you find good stuff on there.
And the fact that every one of these dudes has a website is sad. Like, I mean, I've watched, like, I've been kind of getting back into Ray William Johnson a little bit, and he does actually react to these dudes pretty frequently. And likes to fuck on them and shit, which I think is pretty base. He's kind of like a wholesome influencer in that way, which I'm kind of glad. You know, it's like Ray's been pretty consistent, I think, you know, throughout the years. And, you know, all in all, I would say that I appreciate him fucking on these dudes. He's even fucked on Nazis before. He has a video somewhere in here fucking on them. I think we've seen it before. It's like probably like a couple weeks ago. Where was it? It was in here. Wow, man, okay, he uploads fairly frequently. Oh, there it is, right there. I roasted these losers and they deserved it, and you can tell they're fucking, you know, white nationalist, American supremacist types. At least for the thumbnail. Yeah, so, yeah, like, I mean, he fucks on these type of people pretty frequently, and I like it. It's good shit. Because they deserve it, frankly, and honestly, the fact that he kind of does it really casually, and without even necessarily having to like invoke a lot of politics into it, kind of, oh shit, my Bluetooth died. Kind of at least makes it palatable for a lot of quote unquote like normie types, in my opinion. That's why I like him. Like, yeah, sure, his takes aren't really exactly profound or anything like that, but you know, he gets the general job done. And plus, that's why I'm here, you know, to give more of the analysis to it, I say.
If you want to maximize your full potential as an entrepreneur, subscribe to Alpha King whatever newsletters.
Alpha King whatever newsletters. Alpha King Nemo Rules newsletters, where he shares his unique insight how to stop being a pussy and start singing some pussy. And I love how pussy is censored in both accounts. It's like, hey, why don't you stop being a pussy and uncensor pussy, you pussy?
He shares his unique insight on how to stop being a p***y and how to start seeing some p***y. It actually says that on his website. Well,
I mean, it's like, quit being a pussy, uncensor it. I mean, Ray, I get it, because YouTube kind of sucks, and, you know, he's trying to keep his shit, you know, from, you know, staying on top of the algorithm in a way. But at least for this motherfucker, for being an alpha bro, like, he censored pussy with the @ signs. It's like, you unironic pussy. You're such a pussy, you won't even uncensor pussy. Like, goddamn.
If your date ends up swearing off men. Oh, and he's not just bullshitting in this video. There are lots of others.
I once took this feminist out to dinner. At dinner,
this one's exceptional. This is where I say he's a woman beater, because he literally brags about it here.
Over gender roles. Then when the check came, she expected for me to pay for the bill. I
wonder why, because you're probably, you know, she's probably thinking, oh, you know, it's like, you know, like the whole argument of generals and you were dating a feminist, which one, bullshit, you were not doing that. Like, I mean, just for one, you know, but for two, let's just grant that maybe he did. Okay, first of all, like, for, like, you know, for this, like, one, I'm pretty sure, like, the whole, like, you know, general thing here with that, oh, she was expecting you to pay. She's probably using your argument against you, bitch. That's probably what is going on there. It's like, oh yeah, men need to take care of women, this and that, blah blah blah. Well, when the check came, the fem's like, oh, you're gonna pay for my check? Because obviously men run everything, and obviously, you know, could do everything, so you're gonna pay for my bill. Like, she obviously was fucking on you. Like, I mean, if that's the case, by that logic, then. Because if she's feminist, it's like, you know, oh, you know, I could be my own matriarch, blah, 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 whatever whatever weird shit you think she is or some shit, she would have paid for her own bill. Or had a split check or something. But no, it had to be like, oh, no, you know, she had to try to do some remark, and then...
If you want me to pay for this bill, you will clean my kitchen tonight. She started cussing me out. So, I popped her in the chin.
It's like, alright, you want me to pay the bill? Be a barefooted pregnant housewife for me then, bitch. And of course, she cussed her out. Good reason. Obviously very meritable. And he's like, and with this angelic music, like, it's like, so I just popped her in the chin. You know, it's just like, yeah, it's like, bruh, dude. Like, you're bragging about being a woman beater, bro. Like, that is some sort of alpha move. You're the biggest fucking little beta cuck bitch I've ever seen. You're more of a bitch than Taint. And that really is saying something, dude. Because at least Taint has, like, you know, some recognition and more broader influence, even though that's not good. At least, you know, he had, like, you know, some sort of, like, recognition. What are you, you weirdo? On Jake's streams. I wish Andrew Tate. It's like I'm Mozart playing while I'm to a hit and run. I know, dude.
The entire restaurant clapped for me as the police came and handcuffed me and walked me off.
The entire restaurant claps. Like, no. I guarantee you the entire restaurant would probably be, you know, whooping your ass. Like, honestly, like, I mean, what?
Literally said, everyone clapped. Like, he literally said the meme.
The meme, dude. And everyone clapped. Like, dude, please tell me this guy's a troll. Please tell me he's a fucking troll. Like, because I swear to God, if he's not, oh my God, man. How do people believe this shit? I don't fucking know, man. Like, this is one of those times where I genuinely hope he's a troll.
Everyone clapped.
I'm sorry, the dude is in his 40s and he's balding with like gray in his beard. And there's nothing wrong with that, but dude is too old to be just like making shit up on the...
And also, like, he looks like he's like a 15-year-old in a 20-year-old's body. I mean, or like in a 40-year-old's body. Look at this.
There's nothing wrong with that, but dude is...
I mean, dude, this guy looks like he has like some weird baby face that just put like some like weird like smudge on his face. Like, I mean, it looks like a 20-year-old who couldn't like fucking grow facial hair and smudge some shit on his face and shaved his head. Like, I mean, he, like for a 40-year-old, he looks like he's having some serious fucking existential crises. Looks AI generated. He kind of does, actually. You're right, he does look a little AI generated. Like, what the hell? I mean, look, yeah, like his upper body and shit looks all like 40, 50-year-old man style. His face speaks like I'm 22 with an existential crisis already. He has the head of a 30-year-old. Like, what the fuck mishmashed fucking motherfucker is this? Like, good lord. And the thing is, he's not even like that unattractive either. He's just like... I just think maybe he's going for a massive existential crisis and just thinks he needs to be a, quote, alpha bro, and he's trying to make a bunch of money in hopes that fills the void of his existential crisis. I don't know. Like, this motherfucker is got some issues for sure.
He lives in Canada. Like, it's that.
He's so full of shit.
That's pretty much all of it anyway. AI degenerated. Yeah, AI degenerated more like it. Yeah, that's more accurate. I mean, my lord. Man, how many of those weird, like, Tate clones are there, dude? Like, at least that dude kind of looks like a legitimate botched clone of him, but there's, like, so many of them that just don't, that I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, how many of them are there, honestly? Because I know there's at least, like fucking, like, at least over a dozen of these different types of fucking podcasts and shit. Or, it may, honestly, more than that. It's probably like over dozens and dozens of them. All ran by different people. I like this. Ooh, the onion. Joe Rogan's most controversial statements. You're staring me down from my bong, bitch? Oh, you ho! Oh, that fly just landed right on the lip of this fucker and just, like, turned around and stared at my ass. It just gave me the stare and it just flew right off. That bitch. I had no way to fucking murk its ass either. Ugh. You could touch problem, okay. So what? Feet can lick, where he doubled down his claim that each so has this little tongue that could lick things. What the fuck? Autism gives you Wi-Fi? Oh, hell yeah. Paper sites having houses can make you a wireless hotspot has been heavily debunked. Aw, I wish it wasn't. Women probably deserve a few rights. Probably deserve a few rights. Trying to boycott the show if he didn't rescind the statement and issue apology to all men who have been hurt by his words. If I'm so smart, why don't I debate myself? Interviewing himself, he repeatedly called himself a liar and a coward and accused himself. Come as just vanilla piss while holding an evolutionary biologist in a headlock. Oh my god. Holy shit, man. Okay, I don't know if I can keep going with these. I'm just gonna start laughing and just slowly dying from laughter. What the fuck? Okay, the Onion still got it, man. Like, holy shit, they still got it. I always, like, have to remind myself, like, does the Onion still got it? I check out their articles occasionally and I go, yep, they still do. Because I get worried nowadays. Like, I get worried that, like, our reality is starting to become more like the Onion, and the Onion is starting to, like, just be more serious, unintentionally. Like, you know, the roles are reversing. I always get worried about that. So I always have to, like, you know, check and double check. It's like, okay, so Onion's still satirical, still funny. Okay, whew. It's like, okay, we're good. It doesn't sound too close from reality. And even if it does, at least, you know, it's still funny. Sim saying he was sorry for saying sorry. Sorry for saying sorry. My god. And what's weird is, honestly, like, I mean, if you actually took those in a vacuum, like, I'm pretty sure you could probably convince someone that he did actually say those things. Like, I'm honestly not kidding. I'm sure you could probably do that. You said it never happened again. It never happened again. Proceeds to do it again later. Like, a couple months later. Oh, Rose, you know that gigantic moose that you sent me a couple days ago? Well, here's that video I was talking about with that fucking moose getting shot with a Glock. There's that video I was talking about. I don't know if I should play it just because I know YouTube's kind of finicky about this shit, when at least on streams. But yeah, that was that video I was talking about. Wow, dude. Yeah, and that Glock is probably at least 10mm or 45. And actually, I can at least let you hear the audio for it. Again, I don't know if I can show it. I mean, it is a dude shooting a moose. I mean, so he's making sounds to try to get it the fuck off, or at least let it know. It'd be like, "Hey, go away. I'm here." Well, yeah, I could probably at least show the first little chunk of this anyway. Hold on. Mainly just because, I mean, the actual, you know, thing itself doesn't really pop up quite yet. Here, just got to do this really quick because it doesn't want to go on full screen, but now it should. Yep, there we go. So he's on his, you know, he's on his thing. Which obviously, you know, with this trail, you know, he has to get through. Moose don't give a fuck, though. See? And that's a small moose, dude. The one you showed me the other day was a fucking bull. Like, this is a small one. It doesn't even have its antlers out. And here's where the gun comes out. I'll put it away just for this. 1. 6 shots. I'm pretty sure that was 6. I'm pretty sure that was actually 5 rounds. It took 5 shots. First one missed. That 5th one was the last shot. Yeah, so 5 shots. First one missed right above his head because it was a warning shot. It charged again, and he put 4 in its face, and it kind of went down a little bit. Tried to get back up, put 1 more, and that's when it went down. So 5 rounds in its face. So it's just like, shit. And it's a fucking, that's a small moose too. Like, I mean, you know, so it's like, if it takes 5 rounds of probably a 10mm or a 45 to take that fucker down for a small moose, imagine a fucking big bull like you were showing me the other day, dude. It's like, I mean, that, like, it would take way more than 5. I'll just put it that way. It would probably take, like, the entire mag. Ever shot animal? Well, technically, I never, like, shot a animal, but I have shot at prairie dogs before. Because, back when I was a kid growing up a little bit, I used to go to Montana during the summers, and, one of those years, we went out to North Dakota to visit some, family over there, and they have, like, this gigantic big property with a small little, grass, landing strip, because, at the time, my step-uncle, he, had a small little plane. And I actually got a chance to fly around that at like 8 years old in the co-pilot seat. That was pretty fucking cool. But, he also had, you know, prairie dogs and shit like that out there. And every now and then they'll be kind of a nuisance. So he had a 10-22 to, you know, take pot shots at them and shit like that. And at least in part of the day when we were there, we, you know, were shooting some targets. But the prairie dogs were kind of out there too a little bit. So he kind of let some of us, including some of the kids, try to take some shots at him. I never hit anything, but, yeah, I tried. But a couple of them were got. And of course, us kids got all curious and checked out the corpse of a dead prairie dog because we're just fucking weird-ass kids. Just like, ooh, a dead critter. And no, I didn't poke it or anything. I just looked at it. I wasn't a Dahmer in the making, I promise. The other moose would spit them back out. Oh yeah, that bull moose. Yeah, that bull moose would like shoot him up and just like plan on a hunting trip in November. If I'm too much of a pussy to kill a boar, I'm just gonna be vegan then on. I mean, boars are honestly, for me, more understandable to go ahead and, you know, shoot them up. Like, if you think about it, especially in like places like in Texas and a lot of different, rural areas and shit, boars are fucking destructive as fuck and can get really overpopulated really quickly. Like some places in Texas, some at least more bigger operations will literally have like small little like Robinson helicopters and shit with like a fucking AR like stand attachment on the side of the door, so you can, you know, put like a mount, you know, for your AR on there, and you just shoot like a bunch of them from the air and stuff. And then, you know, when they're done, they usually collect the hides and stuff like that, and, you know, the meat, if you know, it's ain't good and shit like that. Sometimes. Some people just leave them out there, which I think is kind of scummy. I mean, if you're gonna kill them, you might as well at least fucking, you know, use something from it. You know, use the bones, you know, for some stuff. You know, sell the hide, you know, for a good price or something like that. You know, get some meat. Free bacon, free pork loins. Oh shit, he just like fucking smacked the fly on the ground. I said, damn! Dude, he just went fucking ham on that fly. Good boy, damn. I'm just gonna leave it out, clean it out, take the meat. Yeah, and that's what I would do too. Like, I mean, I definitely want to go hunting at some point and, you know, get myself a deer or something like that. And, you know, clean it up, you know, take the meat, hide, stuff like that. I definitely certainly want to do that for a coyote at some point. Mainly a one that's local around here, but I can't really get away with that. Well, legally. Not applying anything. I'm a good boy. Most likely I'll end up being vegetarian because I don't think I'll be able to do it. Well, I mean, you know, you never really know until you're in a situation. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just never, you know, been in that type of situation, so I can't really, you know, tell you how to, like, process something like that. I'd imagine, like, I mean, there is definitely a level of, like, you know, excitement, or, I mean, whether that's a good or a bad excitement would be depending on how you process it, I guess. Where it's illegal to not kill coyotes if you're out hunting to see one. Well, damn. partly wish I was a lawyer. At least in subs. Like, the burbs out here, man, like, I see way too fucking often people, like, having missing cat signs and missing dog signs and shit like that. And, of course, they sit there for months on end. And it's like, you know, and because there's a fucking coyote problem here. And honestly, like, a lot of people, you know, like, this is kind of the one thing where I think Oregon is a little too, like, lib with, just legit. It's the fact that people are overprotective about, you know, animals like coyotes and shit. And think they're all cute, and, you know, if they see one in the neighborhood, they're like, oh, well, look at that, that's adorable. It's like, no, it's not. Like, imagine a pack of 20 of those fuckers. Like, if, you know, they had an opportunity, they would eat a kid. They would eat people. Like, coyotes aren't to fuck with. Like, they're opportunistic scavengers, you know, when they're, you know, alone, usually out in the burbs. But if you catch them in the pack, you know, like, they will be opportunistic and go after anything. Like, they don't give a shit. Like, so it's like they're not really something to be trifled with or just something to be like, oh, they're so cute. It's like, no, they're not. I mean, it's like they're fucking, you know, like varmint killer animals and shit, and like will, you know, harm people, and plus are, prone to carry a lot of different diseases that can spread. That, and also rabies. Like, you really want, like, something that is very highly likely to be, you know, spreading rabies around. I saw a kid take my friend's small dog when I was a kid and they never saw it again. Yeah, and that happens a lot around here. You don't see it, but it does. So, it's just like, I mean, because there's at least like a pack of 4 or 5 of them around here. At least 3 for sure, but probably at least like 4 or 5. In this area specifically. And honestly, like, the temptation to really shoot one if I see one is really fucking strong. Even though it's not legal. And fuckers are dangerous. I've seen the barnyard. I've seen barnyards. Well, ironically, unironically, though, they can be. I mean, if you catch 1 or 2 of them by themselves, they're not that dangerous. In fact, they'll run away from you. But if you catch enough of them, they'll be bold. And they're opportunistic. And like I said, especially if they're, you know, in the suburbs, because there's food all over the place. I mean, so they're going to take advantage of whatever they can grab. Including your pet. Which is why I'm not exactly fond of them being in the burbs, and I wish people actually fucking took that seriously around here. Some stuff on Discord. What's this? Where are these little memes? Where are these memes? Damn! Damn, you go, little bro. Dude, my bro's fucking rock climbing. Dude, my GB fucking rock climbing. Damn. Those fuckers can rock climb? I mean, you know what? Actually, I'm honestly not really that surprised. Because, like, I mean, they have to, like, carry those little, like, shells around on them. And those shells have, like, some straight-up weight. Like, so, I mean, they have to, like, carry their weight of the shells and themselves, so... I mean, those little legs of theirs, they're actually pretty fucking strong. I didn't even know tortoises could climb, or, turtles. Well, yeah, I think actually might have been a little baby tortoise. Yeah, it's a little baby tortoise because it doesn't have the little flippers. Turtles got the flippers, tortoises have the little feet. Holy crap, aliens! We have determined your species is worthy of galactic ascension. Yes, finally! And it's a doggo. Dude, that's honestly, yeah, I feel like that's already happened because I'm looking at my dog thinking he's probably achieved galactic ascension. He most certainly has achieved that. Oh shit. Oh, did you get that? I couldn't tell if he did or not. POV, you are the water. We are the water. Glop, 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 glop. When a cat actually does it, you know, like, you know, when you see it, not from that perspective, it looks like they barely are doing anything. But when a dog does it, it kind of looks more like that, where it's like, just like going insane. Because that's what Zukov does. He just kind of goes all out. Okay, this fly's driving me nuts. So Zukov, your schizo, like, attempts to hunt this fly are really horrible. Because it keeps coming back over here, dude. At least he doesn't, like, try to run up over here and, like, charge me to get this fly. You know, one of these days, he's gonna fucking do it. One of these days, this dog is gonna be trying to go after a fly and, like, jump on me to try to get it. One of these fucking days, he's gonna do it, dude. And the day he doesn't, man, there's probably gonna be a lot of random chaos that will happen. Oh, what's this? Huh. 3 of Lizzo's former dancers has accused the singer of sexual harassment and weight shaming in a lawsuit? Lizzo is also known for embracing body positivity. Well, yeah. Huh, really? Are the, like, so is that bullshit, or is there actual merit to it? I guess there is a video on it.
We have it.
We have... Okay. Are you actually going to give me details, random news video, or are you just going to basically just tell me what the community post told me? Oh, well, we'll see.
BBC News exclusive.
Wait. Dog dads achieve alien ascension. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
Former dancers for pop star Lizzo were accusing the singer of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment.
That's according to a lawsuit filed Tuesday, in Los Angeles. Wait, today is Tuesday, isn't it?
Today is Tuesday.
Oh my God! You what? So what? Wait, what? Wait! We're not even getting into this shit yet. Did she just wait? It's like, so this Tuesday. Wait, is it Tuesday? Oh, it is Tuesday. Like. Oh my God, like, how did you forget what day? You're a news anchor, you're supposed to know what day it is. Like, what? Are you, what? Are you, huh? Okay.
It would be today
in Los Angeles. It's funny that I have to ask what day it is. The dancers...
That's not funny, that's sad. Like, you shouldn't be at the... They really just, like... Okay, whatever.
Accuse Lizzo, who is known for embracing body positivity, of weight shaming and pressuring them to touch a nude performer at an overseas strip club. NBC News correspondent Stephen Romo is following the story for us.
Pressuring them to touch a before... Huh?
Stephen, tell us more about this lawsuit and what these former dancers are alleging.
Yeah, a lot of shocking stuff here. Some wide-ranging accusations.
Oh my God, of course we got some random course, but they always have a correspondent to just lay it down. Can we, like,
Lawsuit. This was brought by those 3 former dancers. They're alleging sexual harassment and creation of a hostile workplace.
You keep saying the same shit. Can you get to the details, please?
All of it is shocking to read, but there are also those claims that Lizzo body shamed one of the dancers for weight gain. That's shocking, of course, because Lizzo has been such a...
Is there, like, any details to this, or are they just kind of, like, rehashing the same thing? See, this is why I get annoyed by these, like, fucking clips. You know, because, like, I mean, like... Because I find this a little hard to believe, frankly, especially considering, at least so far, there doesn't seem a lot of detail. I guess we'll, I suppose, see if there is more detail to this, but it just seems a little like, Like, I mean, like, because her, like, shaming someone for weight gain, like, I mean, that would be, like, honestly, some irony right there. I mean, I just don't see her being like that.
You
know what I mean? Like, I just don't see that being her forte, especially considering that she's all about, like, body positivity, stuff like that, right? I mean, just, unless she's just got, like, you know, some, you know, like, you know, secret private life, so to speak, that we just generally don't know about.
Those sexual harassment claims allegedly come from an after party in Amsterdam that Lizzo allegedly hosted after a concert. Now, the plaintiffs claim she forced one of those dancers to touch a nude performer. There are also allegations that a dance captain, Shirlene Quigley, harassed people with religious discussions. Accused
religious discussions? Huh?
Convert them to her Christian beliefs after they said they were not interested.
What? What is going on? Where did that fucking come from? Wait, the religious proselytization? Huh? What? What the fuck is going on in this after party? Like, so there's like, 18 plus raunchy after party, but, you know, someone's like, hey, would you like to hear the word of God? Like, what? Okay, like, huh? Okay, I feel like the accusation should probably be more on this, like, strip captain doing that? More just weird.
So, some descriptions of an alleged 12-hour rehearsal described as excruciating. It came after Lizzo allegedly accused some of the dancers of drinking before performances. Now, the dancers...
Drinking before performance? I feel like that's, like, the one job you could probably get away with doing that a little bit.
Are all former employees now. 2 were let go, 1 resigned. The suit names Lizzo, her production company, and Quigley, and not all of them are accused of doing all of these various things. For example, there are also racial harassment allegations that appear to be focused only on that production company. Those body...
That is a fat, insane plumage right there. Like, that is, like, massive plumage on that dress. Holy shit. Like, that is, like... 10 feet worth of just plume, just
though are the ones that are getting the most headlines, of course, because Lizzo is just known for being such a beacon for so many people.
Well, I was going to say this is particularly striking because...
I mean, it seems like, at least from what I get the gist of it, it seems like it doesn't really seem like her specifically. It just seems like, you know, like her company, I guess? I don't know. I mean, it did not really give too much details. I mean, the one that really threw me for a loop was the weird, not sexual, but like the religious proselytization. Like, would you like to hear the word of God? It's like, in the middle of like some 18 plus, like, or I guess 21 over plus, like after concert, you know, like party and shit. Like that's just so random. That is so weird. You know, honestly, I wonder if Onion Nuggets might cover it a little bit, you know, because hopefully they might, if they do, there might be at least some details to it, maybe. Because I'd be kind of curious to see if there's more to it, because I'd be at work, you know, so I'm not going to be able to just kind of research this on my own, at least not right now. Because honestly, I'm actually kind of curious about it. Damn it! Almost got that fucking fly, bitch. Honestly, what really got me was, like, the religious proselytization. That's what got me, like, curious about wanting to read up about it. Because, like, that's just so weird. Just so weird. But anyway, getting out after work and all that phone shit. So at least call it good for the rest of the night, or rest of the night. At least, you know, the rest of this whole afternoon. So peace out, and of course, be back around for the next one. So.